Hey, how are you? My name is Paul. If it's your first time here, welcome to the Cryptopreneurship channel. Welcome to the Crypto Factor. We go live every week, but we do these little live sessions now and then. They're impromptu live streams. And today we're going to be talking about XRP. And namely, we're going to have a debate because I'm getting all these comments from the XRP army, people in XRP telling me I'm an idiot, telling me I'm a moron, telling me I don't know what I'm talking about, and there's a lot of misunderstanding. And also, I want to see your debate. I want to see your side of the story. So here is your chance to prove me wrong, right? Here's your chance to prove me wrong. Let me just make this comment right here in the chat. I'll be getting to the chat in a second. But before we start, it's worth you getting into context. It's worth me putting into context what's going on here, okay? So a few years ago, so I've been in cryptocurrency since 2017, and a few years ago, right before the SEC debacle with XRP or with Ripple, I said to get out of XRP because I kept on seeing a certain resistance and I kept on seeing they were selling on their investors. I said to get out of XRP. Everyone called me an idiot, everyone called me a moron. That's okay, that's okay. By the way, I made a lot of money on XRP. I bought it for cents, just so you know. So I got out of XRP. And I told people to get out of XRP. Everyone called me an idiot. Then the SEC situation came into play, okay? The SEC situation came into play. They sued XRP, or sued Ripple, right? And then I said that this is going to go down. The price is going to tank, and it's going to take a while for it to recover. It's going to take a few years for the court case. No, it's not. It's fraudulent. This, you're an idiot. It's going to finish in a week or two. You won't have a chance to buy on an exchange. It's going to list. It's going to go up 10,000 the next day. Guys. All right, so anyway, that happened. And I was called an idiot throughout the bull run, which the XRP army and people in XRP missed. And everyone else made money, all right, except XRP holders. Now, don't get me wrong. I told people to get into XRP not too long ago, and I even said it should be part of your portfolio. The difference is I took profits, I got out, and I bought back down lower. Now, if you want to know my views on XRP, they're not that extreme. I'm not saying it's going to go to zero or anything. We'll talk about it in just 1 second. What I am saying is you're being misled, you're being lied to. People are looking at so-called facts and misinterpreting them, or they don't have the experience to be able to talk about them. It's misinformation. And you're going to get wrecked. Why are you going to get wrecked? Because you're going to miss the next bull run again. I'm not saying it's not going to go up this bull run. I'm just saying if you're waiting for $10,000, you're not going to get it, and it's going to go back into a bear market like everything else, and basically you're going to be left holding your bags again and crying because you could have sold and made some money. All right? So let me get this. I have got my differences with XRP as a token, okay? But I am invested in XRP, okay? You have to understand, I'm a trader. I like making money, right? No, I'm not a day trader. I'm mostly a swing trader and investor, but I do know how to day trade. Now, my views on XRP is very simple. Back then I said if it breaks 65 cents or 70 cents, it's time to get in, okay? Because if you're looking for 10,000 XRP anyway, it doesn't matter if you get in 60 cents or 20 cents or $1, right? But if it breaks all-time highs, these are my views on XRP. If they win the SEC case, which I really hope they do, I'm rooting for XRP, right? Then we're gonna, and if they break all-time highs, which is about $3.80, then we're looking at a $4 to $7 XRP, maybe 10 in a hyper bull market for the next bull market, okay? Or the one after that. Now, a lot of you are saying, Paul, that's too low, it's impossible, blah, 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 blah. No, it's not. It's actually quite large. It's actually quite generous, okay? From what is XRP now? 40 cents? So roughly 50? $4 to $7 is huge. My problem is with the people that are saying it's going to go to $10,000, it's going to do it overnight, that it's going to take the Swift, it's going to replace Swift, and you know, I have a lot of videos talking about this, explaining this and explaining why that's not the case, or why it's not the case for it to go to 10,000 if that happens, but people just tend not to listen. And they end up losing their shirt, not being able to afford to buy their girlfriend ice cream. So, let's talk about it. Let's debate. My debate here is not that if XRP is going to do well or not. My debate is that XRP will not get to $10,000. Simply will not get to $10,000. And if it does, and even if it does, which it won't do it overnight. All these people telling you that you're not going to be able to buy XRP because the exchange listings and this and that. I'm the former marketing director of a fully licensed and regulated exchange. It doesn't work that way. Okay? So let's address a few. Good morning, Valentine. Good morning, Ashrif. Let's debate here. Talk to me. Why do you think that XRP will go to $10,000? Like really, just explain to me why. And there's a few people that are saying different things, okay? Is Jimmy Val incorrect with his detailed fair value report? Show me the report. Link me the report. But if it's too long, I'm not gonna sit here reading throughout the whole of it on this live stream. But like I hear some bull crap. Like I'll give you an example of what I hear from the XRP army. Okay, Swift, XRP is gonna replace Swift. So, first of all, most people don't know what Swift even is. It's a messaging service. As a matter of fact, ISO 20022 is an upgrade to Swift. It actually came into fruition in 2004. And it's an upgrade for Swift. Swift is a messaging service. The upgrade is so it can hold more data and do more things in transactions. So, if I'm sending money to a bank, the Swift keeps that message. It has a code so that people can understand what's going on in all countries with banks that are incorporated with Swift, but the ISO 20022 upgrade basically lets you hold more information so it can do more transactions at the same time. Why would this make XRP go to $10,000? First of all, we don't know if it's going to replace Swift. Chainlink is working with Swift as well. Is Chainlink going to go to $10,000 tomorrow? I don't get this arguments, okay? Another argument I don't get, which is silly, quite frankly, is XRP was designed to go to 10,000. What are you on, right? My penis is designed to go with 10,000 planemates. Does that mean I'm gonna do it? Like really, I know it's an extreme example, but really, my dick is really it's created. Right? To go with and sleep with 10,000 playmates. It's designed to do it. It is. Does it mean I'm going to do it? Does it mean I can do it? Right? So, and then you have different things being told about partnerships with banks. Oh my God, they have 360 partnerships with banks. First of all, there's 5,700 banks alone in Europe. I'm not even going to go with the worldwide banks. Second of all, most partnerships, if not all partnerships I've seen so far, are proof of concept partnerships. Do you know what a proof of concept partnership with a bank actually means? No, let me explain to you. A proof of concept means XRP or Ripple is paying the bank, and this includes the Bank of England, by the way, you can read the text. They're paying the bank to proof of concept to use XRP to show it works. Basically, it's an overpriced testimonial. Now, is it a bad thing? No, it's not a bad thing. It's a great thing. It's a proof of concept. You need it if you're going to go after the banking sector, if you want to become what XRP is primed to become or what Ripple wants XRP to become. Yes, it's a very good move. It's amazing. But it doesn't mean what you think it means, right? So they're overblowing this, and I'm not sure. People are calling me, who's paying you to debunk or talk crap about XRP? No one's paying me shit. My question is, who's paying all these people, all these so-called influencers and all these people to say shit like that? Because if they say it, they're going to get in even more trouble with the SEC. You can't do that, by the way. So who's paying everyone else to talk this crap? That's my question. All right? Now, let's go on a little bit more here. I'm waiting for people to debate me here. No one's debating me so far. No one's saying anything. And that's okay. You know, worst case scenario, I'll cut the live short and it will be a fair live stream, or I'll say what I have to say and people will comment like keyboard warriors they are and won't debate me. But let's go into more details here. What makes you think XRP can go to $10,000 overnight? Wait a second. I have a question. Wait a second. Do you think XRP will still be here in 10 years? Do I think it will be in 10 years? It depends if they win the SEC case or not. If they don't win the SEC case, XRP will tank into oblivion. It's going to take more 10 years, if ever, for it to recover. And I'll tell you why. Because I hear a lot of crap about people saying that if Ripple closes tomorrow, if they lose, XRP is still going to be used worldwide. that's kind of conflicting with the use case of it becoming international bank transfers and the epitome of using it instead of for as a bridge, right? Because basically you're gonna have worldwide transfers without the US, because you can't do that with the security, right? Also, institutions won't touch it with a 10-foot pole if it becomes a security. Why? Because there are caps, and they can't sell it to the general public, because the general public can't buy securities, which means it's less liquid and it's very hard for them to sell. Now, you might be saying if it's less liquid, that's a good thing. Well, not if XRP holds 40 or 60% of the tokens. How much do they hold right now? Oh, a lot, right? So this is a bit of an issue here, right? Oh, but yeah, let's just wait. They'll just dump on the investors pretty soon anyway. So I don't care about the emails. Okay. Tank says, have you read the emails? I send emails to people all the time, and I try to sell products, right? And I can say whatever I want. Who cares? Just because something is planned or they want something to happen, it doesn't matter if and you know what? Have you read the emails? Tell me specific emails, and we'll talk about it. Right? Tell me about specific. Don't tell me, have you read the emails? Which emails? Which ones? Which ones make sense to you so we can talk about it? When you debate, you give information, right? You give a source, right? Tell me what the email says. I'm not going to sit there reading 1,000 emails or 500 emails, or I don't care how many emails, right? Are you talking about the Hillman case? What, the emails? What are you talking about? Tell me. I'm driving to Edinburgh. Oh, awesome, man. Which emails? Come on, Tank, do you know? No, you just throw something out there, and and you think that's supposed to be like, oh my God, okay, no, I haven't read the emails. Oh my God, I must have lost the debate. Come on, dude. Come on, right? I told you the price is not going to go up. Okay, the Hillman emails. And what happened? Everyone was saying the price is going to skyrocket the next day. They were talking mostly about Ethereum. It's great for the lawyers. Maybe they can use it to their advantage, but that's going to probably add more time to this whole thing, right? So what? What does that prove? It doesn't prove anything. No, it's not obvious because people are watching this live stream and it's not obvious to them. They might not even know about emails. Be specific. And which specific email? Tell me which specific email has got you, grasped you by the XRP thing and you think it's going to go to 10K. Because that's what we're talking about right here. What? I don't get it. And first of all, I'm not arguing if XRP is going to be a security or not. I'm arguing about XRP going to $10,000 like people are saying. All right? So anyway, so what's the best fintech going to invest in them? We're not talking about that, Cash. I don't understand that question, first of all. What do you mean, what's the best fintech? Fintech means financial technology, right? So what's the best fintech going to invest in? I don't understand that question. Please, you have to understand, when I read something, I need to understand what people are saying so I can be able to tackle and answer this, okay? Harold says, I want expert YouTubers in here on XRP to ask to tell them about XRP. Come on, Crypto Sensei. See, this is the problem here, right? There's a lot of people that keep on saying, come on, Jack Rector. Come on, Uncle Sensei. Come on, Mr. Gloom. I mean, really? That's your argument? That means you don't understand it. If you can't explain yourself and you can't tackle something yourself, means you can't understand it or you don't have enough knowledge to be able to talk. So, if anything, you haven't done your own research. Because you can't tell me, oh, just listen to these guys. That's my own research. Come on, dude. They might be right. I might be wrong. But you don't have any idea. You have just listened to a few people, and they're so persuasive that you believe them. First of all, who was Zach Rector? He couldn't even pronounce ISO 20022. He was calling it something else. He doesn't even know how to talk about it. So what are you talking about here? The email where the state XRP is in a security, I think it's email 606. If that was the case, it would have been over already. It doesn't say that XRP is not a security. It doesn't. Show me the email. Give me a link to the email. No email in those emails says that XRP isn't a security. Some can be translated and used by lawyers to maybe prove their case, but it's a nothing burger. The price didn't even flinch. And I told you it's not going to flinch while everyone was telling you it's going to pump. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And what happened? You got wrecked again while everyone else again is making money. Right? Let me see what else we have here. I'm using talk to text, my bad. Oh, that's okay. Paul, just to pause, do you have any thoughts on AI Doge? Which one? The one on Arbitrum or the one on Ethereum? There's one on Arbitrum, and then there's one on Ethereum and Binance Chain. XRP is a scam rug pull soon. I don't think it's a scam or rug pull. I do believe they're trying to make it what they say they're going to make it. It's just people have different ideas what that means for price. Okay, and I'm not saying that XRP is not going to go up. I think it is going to go up. They might dump on investors for a while because they need money, if they win, because they'll have access to sell XRP, and that's what all companies do, right? So let's see. If XRP doesn't win the case, it's going to become a threat to many other altcoins. No, if XRP doesn't win the case, then XRP and other altcoins deemed as security are going to go tank into oblivion. Again, do you know what making a cryptocurrency becoming a security details? First of all, if you're an exchange, you can't trade it. You have to apply for a license, a broker's license, and so on, which is crazy. Then there's not enough liquidity. It's not worth doing. I've made a video about this, by the way. Like I'm not gonna go in it right now. But look, it's because it's a long video. What happens if any cryptocurrency becomes a security? If you go to my channel, let me just show you real quick. If you go to videos here and just scroll down, where is it? Where is it? Somewhere security. Right here. No, that's not the one. Sorry. What if a cryptocurrency becomes a security? Not the best thumbnail in the world, I know. I'm going to change it. But this one right here. What happens if cryptocurrency becomes a security? All right? Watch that video. You see exactly what happens. But yeah, there's going to be a problem with a lot of cryptocurrencies if they don't win. I'm rooting for XRP, by the way. I want them to win. Okay? You cannot like certain things about a cryptocurrency, and you cannot agree with certain people on what the price is going to do and still want them to win and still hold XRP. I'm holding XRP, right? A little bit, but I'm still holding it, right? I don't have a problem with that. From the members of the SEC explain that XRP doesn't meet the Howey test factors. It doesn't explain it like that, Tank. It doesn't say that. I was trying to ask your opinion, what is better than XRP? It depends on what use case. I would say Bitcoin. Now you might say, oh, Bitcoin's old tech, blah, blah, blah. And you're a Bitcoin maximalist. First of all, I'm not. And if that's the extent of your research, then you don't know nothing about me or this channel. Because I hold XRP, so how can I be a Bitcoin maximalist? But Bitcoin has sound, hard money principles. And if you understand what those are, then you'll understand the value of XRP. It being slow or it having gas fees, it's proof of work is actually a good thing. Being expensive is a good thing. Actually having high gas fees is a good thing. You don't understand this because you don't know the basic foundational fundamentals of economics. So let me explain this to you, okay? Because it's very controversial what I just said. Okay, are you ready? Okay. Back in the day, long time ago, people used to use seashells for money. Seashells. Okay, now you might be thinking this is crap, that's stupid, why would you use seashells? But what you don't understand, where they used these seashells were very rare and they were very hard to obtain. So seashells held value. Now people traded with seashells. Now when people from outside came into these places and found these tribes, they wanted to trade with them because they had goods, but they wouldn't accept gold or anything like that. They accepted seashells for them. But for them, for the people that came in, seashells were very easy to obtain because of technology and being more advanced. So they bought seashells and they started trading. Well, this caused inflation because suddenly there was more abundance of seashells. So it got devalued. People were asking for more and more seashells. And then as technology developed and they could find more seashells, the value of seashells dropped. It's the same thing as having rocks. They had you probably heard this, maybe. They had rocks as currency. And you might be thinking that's absurd. I could just find them on the floor. Well, not where they were and not the size. They had a huge, big boulder in the middle of the village, like bigger than this building. I can't really show you right now. But it was there, and then the rocks represented a part of that boulder. Okay? So basically what happened, well, think of that boulder as gold. It's in the banks. It was reserved. And then you had banknotes representing gold. Well, it's the same thing with a boulder. Now, anyway, as technology progressed, same thing happened. And then let's say we went into gold, right? Gold coins. Now, gold coins, the purest form, it has a certain weight. But in the Roman Empire, to fund their expedition, they started putting other metals into gold because they figured out they could make more gold coins, and that caused inflation. Okay? So the gold standard worked the best, but even that was a problem. Now, well, until Nixon, we had gold in the bank. With the banknotes, like I told you, then fiat came out, then nada. It's a different story. But Bitcoin came out. And Bitcoin, like gold, and better than gold, has a cap of 21 million, right? Is expensive to produce because, listen to this, if something's not expensive to produce, everybody would just bring it and it would cause inflation. There'll be abundance. Like, you get this argument with silver. People say, well, why doesn't silver go up? It's suppressed. No, the problem is when silver goes up in price, it's easy to obtain, so people mine more silver, so it is more abundant, so the price goes down. With gold, it's more expensive to mine. Does that make sense? It's more expensive to mine. So currency, your money basically needs to be expensive. It needs to be hard to get. It needs to be rare, like the seashells. As soon as it's easy, and if it's not expensive to go get them, then that causes inflation. It causes abundance, and it craps on your currency. Do you understand this? I might not be articulating myself perfectly. I might not be explaining it perfectly. But do you understand what I'm trying to say here? So Bitcoin, what you're calling flaws, is actually a plus. Now, as for it being slow, it's fast enough, right? And it's the safest, it's got a proof of concept, and it works so far. You don't need anything else for sound hard money or a store of value or whatever you want to call it. Now, oh, Paul, you can't go shopping with Bitcoin. Dude, you don't go shopping with gold when we had the gold standard. You had gold in the bank and you used banknotes representing that gold. Well, with Bitcoin, you have Bitcoin in your hard wallet or wherever you hold it, and you have layer 2 or lightning to be able to spend it. I don't understand what's hard to grasp here. And that's why I'm saying you need to have a foundational understanding of economics. Now, I am a bit tired. I might not be articulating myself perfectly. This might not be because, okay, as you know, I've been recovering from cancer, so I have a bit of a short breath. It's a bit hard for me. But do you understand what I'm saying? Hit the like button if you understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying if you agree or not, but if you understand what I'm saying, hit the like button. I would really appreciate it, so I know if I'm actually articulating myself properly here. Yes? No? Anyway. Let's move on. Harold says, these guys have spent many hours. Okay, they've spent many hours on it, and you've spent 2 minutes on it. I understand that. Let me ask you something. Have you done the opposite research? So let me give you an example. We're very biased when we do researches, okay? So let's say I want to know if coffee is good for me, okay? So I will Google health benefits of coffee. Great, awesome. And you will find a lot of good things about coffee, by the way. How it helps against Alzheimer's, how it helps you get like a little bit more of a burn, it gives you energy. But if you Google the opposite, why coffee is not good for you, you will see a whole bunch of things on why it's not good for you, right? You will see that it can cause you sleeplessness. It does something with your nerves. There's goods and there's bads of everything. So when you do research, let's say you like XRP, that's fine. Listen to Zach Realtor. I think it's great. It's fine, great. But listen to somebody else like Tone Vase as well. right? And then try to listen to somebody, right, that's kind of like in the middle as well, like I have it on tech. So listen to the XRP maxi, listen to the Bitcoin maxi, get opposing views, then try to get an unbiased opinion as well. That's all I'm saying. Because this is why people get wrecked, both sides. They're too extreme in their views. Either they think XRP is going to go to 10K, or they think XRP is going to go to 0. Chances are they're going to be wrong. Most people are wrong. It's somewhere in the middle. And when I'm saying somewhere in the middle, I'm not talking about $500 or $5,000. I'm just saying they're somewhere in the middle. Okay? So make sure you research all sides. I'm tired of these people coming and telling me one-sided arguments. And it gets very tiring for me to keep on over and over answering these questions. That's why I made a few videos on it, right? Here's this one's urgent for XRP holders plus XRP price prediction. Watch this video, but also search. You can go to search, by the way. I don't know if you know this about YouTube. You go to search right here at the top. Just go for XRP truth. Here you go. The truth about XRP, misconceptions and XRP price prediction. Watch this video. It's not a bad video. This video. It's not a bad video, right? It actually supports XRP, but it does expose a lot of lies that you're listening to. That's all I'm saying. Then you can agree or disagree, right? When you know both sides, when you know both sides of the story. Does that make sense? This is so hard to believe something's wrong. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Mike. But usually when something is hard to believe, either it depends. It depends. Sometimes it might be wrong, it might not be wrong. I don't understand I'm sorry, you have to give me a better, I guess. Just go to super chat, man. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Thank you for answering very question. My comment section is altcoin season getting started because altcoin. All right, Shah, I'm gonna answer this because it's a super chat, man. Okay, right now, Bitcoin dominance is going up. Meaning Bitcoin is sucking liquidity out of altcoins. Now, you do see some altcoins pumping, but we don't know what Bitcoin's next move's going to be. Usually, when altcoin season happens, price of Bitcoin stays stable, but dominance goes down. Dominance meaning compared to the rest of the market. Ethereum is the best way to look at it, by the way. So Bitcoin versus Ethereum, all right? Once Bitcoin dominance starts going down, but the price stays stable or around that level, or up a little bit, whatever, that's usually when we get an altcoin boom, all right? And it usually happens after people start getting bored and they see the opportunity, so it's greed and it's boredom, and they start getting into altcoins, okay? Then people see they're going to get a lot of money from altcoins, alt season starts, kind of like what happened with meme mania not too long ago. And then it goes into cycles again, and Bitcoin starts going up again and sucking liquidity out. Does that make sense? Now, I believe that alt season will start sometime when Bitcoin breaks 30 or 40K. I do believe that's going to happen this year, by the way. And I do think we're going to have an alt season, or at least a mini alt season before the alt season this year. Those are my views. AI Doge and Ethereum. Okay, Valentin, I actually made a sponsored video about AI Doge and Ethereum, and I said a few things that are good and I said a few things that are bad. That video you can find on my channel. And I'll tell you my opinion in a second, by the way, in case you watched it. But you have to understand, look, here it is. AI, this one right here. AI meets meme coin. Now, when I do a sponsored video, I try to talk about the meme coins in general. And I give a sponsored video or sponsored coin as an example. And when I say this example, right, I actually tell you what I like and what I don't like. Okay, but obviously I'm getting paid for that video, so you have to do your own research. But I told you that as soon as it lists on exchanges, it's going to dump. I literally said that in that video. I get a lot of trouble sometimes for doing this in sponsored videos, by the way. A lot of people don't want to work with me. But then, a lot of people do want to work with me because my honesty, they say, oh, wait a second, we're actually getting sales. He's being honest. He's a credible person. They do work with me. I just get a lot less than, Moon Boys. But look, it is what it is. So watch that video. That's my my view on AI Doge. I think it pumped today, by the way. Let me just check. It doesn't mean anything. I'm just saying that maybe it's been down for a while and maybe we can see something. Where is it? AI Doge. Then again, everything's pumping, right? Here it is, AI Doge 15%. So it is pumping a little bit. So there is traction on it, right? People are trading it. Is it? Oh, it is ARB Doge though. My bad. My bad. Let's see if we have AI Doge here. So the AI Doge is not featured on the bubbles, but we'll look at it another time. Maybe I'll do another video later. Laugh out loud. Bought XRP at 10 cents and sold at $2. Yeah, I got wrecked. Tank, what's wrong with you? Do you like? I bought XRP almost at conception, and I sold at $3.60, $3, and $2.45. What are you talking about? Am I talking to you specifically? Right? I'm literally talking about the people that said that XRP is going to go to $10,000 that are calling me an idiot, right, for calling the top perfectly right before the SEC told people to get out. And I'm talking about everyone that missed the bull run because they're holding only XRP and did not sell or take profits. Now, again, I don't understand why people don't understand that live streams are for many people. And if you kind of need to look at the title and understand the introduction to a video, right? like really? Good evening, Factor. What's up, Joshua? Retail owners are 16%. Your bag is small. I don't get what you're trying to say. XRP can ramp up to over 1 million transactions in a second. There's so many good things about XRP. It's just incredible. Yeah, okay. I agree with the tech is pretty good. And it doesn't mean it's going to go to $10,000. It just doesn't, dude. Just because the tech is, it doesn't make sense. Look, let me tell you another reason why I don't see it going to $10,000. Because a lot of people saying, oh, it's going to flip Bitcoin. Okay, let me explain something to you here. I was one of the first people that said market cap doesn't matter on my channel. You can verify this. You can watch my videos. But I also said that there are places to use market cap as a gauge of understanding. So let me explain how and why. Just bear with me just 1 second. Bitcoin went to $60,000. Took a few years, yeah? It went to $60,000, 69 if I'm not mistaken. Okay, now, Bitcoin has a limit of 21 million tokens. Okay, and most of them, all right, they're out. So there's about 18,000 of them out right now. Okay, now, XRP has 100 billion tokens. 100 billion. What does this mean? Even if XRP flips Ethereum and Bitcoin, even if it flips Bitcoin, the price will be significantly lower. Does that make sense to you or no? Let me explain it another way. For XRP to reach $1,000, that's what? That's 25% of it's 4 times the GDP of the US and 25% the GDP of the world. Put that in perspective a second. Even if it flips Bitcoin, if XRP gets to $100, if I'm not mistaken, right now, I'm not going to sit and do the math, it can flip Bitcoin. Maybe not 100, maybe a little bit more. But it doesn't mean that it's going to get to $10,000 or 50 or 60 like people are saying. This is what people don't understand. Okay? Now, yes, market cap doesn't matter because it's different, it varies and everything. And as money comes into the crypto market, and I've explained this, market cap rises. And there's inflation, there's a whole bunch of things to look at. Yes, but when you're talking 4 times the GDP of the US and 25% of the GDP worldwide for something to reach $1,000, $10,000 is a bit of a stretch. Okay? High fees, slow transactions. We've already got that from Swift, so what's the point? Tank, very simple. Decentralized transactions. So let me give you the perfect example. When they were sending Bitcoin to truckers in Canada, why didn't they send XRP? It's faster, right? When they were sending money to Iran and Russia to support people, why didn't they use XRP? Okay. Bitcoin is unstoppable. You can't stop it. You can't stop the transaction. If you try to do that with XRP to a sanctioned country, what do you think is going to happen? Nice knock on the door from the government in whatever country, okay, and they're going to stop that transaction, or they're going to roll it back, or they're going to shut you down. Does that make sense now? And don't tell me, oh, it doesn't matter because XRP is decentralized. Well, then it's not going to get the use case, so it's not going to go up. So Bitcoin is a decentralized transaction. Also, no one controls Bitcoin. Ripple controls XRP. They have most tokens, which means they have most voting power. Even if they had 20% of the XRP, they have voting majority. Do you understand this? So it's not decentralized. It's great tech. It's amazing, but it's not decentralized. So Bitcoin is. And that's why I'm talking about sound money principles. That's why they say it's digital gold. Because gold, let me show you. If I take gold coins, right? I have some gold coins here, okay? I have some gold coins, okay? If I give you this, no one can really stop me, okay? Because it's mine. I'm holding it, right? And you might argue that you're holding your XRP, but not really, because there's a middle thing. There's a middle thing that's a weak point of, there's a weak point. And that is when it comes to sanction. Now you might say, oh no, XRP is not going to, it doesn't matter about sanction, all that. Well, then it's not going to become international banking. It's not going to be working with SWIFT, because guess what? SWIFT is sanctioning countries. As a matter of fact, America took away SWIFT from Russia as a power play. Okay, so that's not going to happen, dude. So you can't become SWIFT or replace SWIFT and be decentralized. You just can't. Yeah, they can lie to you and explain to you how they are, but they're not. And if they are, they're not going to be. So either they're not going to use XRP and just use something else on the ledger to do the transactions, which pretty much won't help XRP, or they're going to use XRP, but it's not decentralized, because they need to have control. Okay? And if it's control, real control, or voting power control, doesn't matter, it's still control. Okay? And I remind you, even if they hold 20% of XRP, they have the voting power. Casper is Bitcoin 2.0. No, it's not. I don't even want to talk about that. Not that it's not a good coin, it's just not Bitcoin 2.0. Nothing is Bitcoin 2.0. Bitcoin is Bitcoin. Even Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin SV didn't become Bitcoin 2.0. Bitcoin is Bitcoin. All right? You have to understand that Bitcoin works a bit differently. First of all, it's proof of work. Okay? And there's three things. There are the users, okay, or the developers, the nodes, and the mining. The nodes are powerful. There's over 16,000 of them, and those are the ones that are not hidden worldwide. It's the most decentralized network in the world, all right? So I have a node. I have voting power. I can approve my own transaction. Does that make sense? It's very different. That's where XRP comes in, with the ODL filling up the money to hold in accounts now for international transactions. So, okay, so let's say they replace SWIFT, and let's say they become the currency of the world, and let's say I want to send $10,000 in XRP right now to Russia. Will I be able to? And if yes, how is this going to work out for long? Dude, the government lies. And everyone thinks that XRP or Ripple are angels. And I think they're trying to do what's good for them. But I get all this stuff that's driving me crazy sometimes that I hear, oh, you don't know what's going on with the WAF and Schwaj and blah, blah, blah. You better hope that shit doesn't happen, because that will be end of freedom as you know it, whether it's XRP or anything else. Okay, just to let you know. There's no way Bitcoins are a better investment than XRP. Well, let's have a look. Okay, Mike, let's grab this comment. I'm going to do it part by part. There's no way Bitcoins, first of all, it's Bitcoin. Whether you're talking about a lot of Bitcoins, or a lot of Bitcoin, or a little bit of Bitcoin, or one Bitcoin is Bitcoin, not Bitcoins. Okay? Just, you don't say monies. You don't say monies, you say money. Okay? Now, there's no way Bitcoin is a better investment than XRP. Well, okay, let's have a look at our portfolio, shall we? I own XRP, I also own Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I made a shitload of money. XRP went to fucking almost oblivion. So already, your comment is flawed. You can say whatever you want, but price doesn't lie. Okay? Let's do this. BTC/XRP. Let's do this on TradingView, shall we? TradingView. Give me a second. It's loading. Like, really? What am I doing wrong here? Okay, here. So, let's have a look. XRP Bitcoin. You're saying that XRP is a better investment than Bitcoin. Okay, show me where. Because it's down 11% during the week, 1% during the month, 6 months 19%, year to date 17%. 1 year ago it got a 6% up, and then it was minus 78% and minus 69% all time. Why is price doesn't lie? I don't care. Like, what are you talking about? Like, when you're gonna say something, think before you say it. If this isn't even making any sense. It is to me. It is to me, dude. Let's look at the weekly. Let's look at the monthly. Let's look at the 6 months, year to date. Let's look at 5 years. Let's look at all time. Come on, dude. Stop. Doesn't make sense to you. That's what I'm not going to say anything mean right now. But how much? Well, let me ask you this then. For those people that are still in doubt, how much money have you made from XRP? The ones that didn't sell are holding on because it's a better investment. Like, be honest. Not how much you think you're going to make, or you think you have. How much have you realized put in your pocket? Thought so. But it has been for a decade. So, even better. Laughing my ass off, silver has been suppressed by JP Morgan for years. You clearly don't have a clue about mining silver. Silver isn't mined directly, and most of silver is mined. I know. I'm sorry. How much silver do you have? This is the gold I have. Some of it, right? I got more, obviously. I just bought this the other day. Let's talk about silver. And if I could probably go inside and probably drive you crazy right now. I've been in gold and silver. I got out most of my silver and put it in gold. How much money have you made on your silver compared to gold? Oh, again, you're going to say something stupid. So let's just go to TradingView again and let's put silver and gold, shall we? Silver/gold. Tum-ti-tum. What did I do? I went to the wrong place. Do I need to show you this, or do you like? Are you gonna take my word for it? Just look at your portfolio. Look at how much money you have. Ah, fuck's sake. Look how much money you've made. And you tell me, I'm not going to look into it right now. You tell me, look at the chart. Okay? Compare silver to gold. And tell me why silver is better than gold. See, back in the day, there used to be a use case for silver. I'm not saying there's no use for it. Of course, it's an industrial metal. Of course, it's being used there and everything. But it's mostly being used because it's not that hard to get. It's actually cheap to get. That's why it's everywhere. Gold is more expensive to get, okay? Plus, it costs more. Now, when you use silver, it used to make sense with gold coins because, you know, you had the gold coin and you had the silver coin, and the silver coins were for smaller transactions. You don't need that anymore, dude. It's 2023. You don't need it. Whether it's a fiat system, whether it's a gold standard, whether it's whatever, you don't need it anymore, right? There's no use case as money anymore. Now, if you like silver and you think you're going to get rich off silver, go ahead. Buy some XRP as well. Have a bag of silver and XRP. Go all in, man. Let's see how much money you make. Sorry to hear about your cancer. 3 times, Tank, man. 3 times. Non-Hodgkin's, aggressive non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, mantle. First time was in 2016. I did chemotherapy, did a bone marrow transplant. I recovered. Then 4 years later, came back. Probably because my mother and sister died. I was very sad. Then I was on these pills, Imbruvica. They just came to Greece back then. Those worked for about a year. Then my dad died. I tried to save him. Then my cancer came back, and now I just did CAR T therapy, chemotherapy and CAR T therapy. It was actually fucked up, man. It was one of the hardest times in my life. Anyway. Once in month, do fast the day of Agachi, get details of it. Yeah, I used to fast and everything before I got cancer, dude. I'm not saying that was the reason, obviously. I think fasting is good and I believe in fasting. XRP is going to $10 in this. Yeah, I think it might do. I'm looking more, Tag, like if you want to, let's talk and I'll answer I'll answer your question in 1 second. Oh, it's the one I answered. Thanks for the super chat, by the way. I'm with you on that. It's quite possible. If it breaks all-time highs, it's quite possible to get to $47, $10 maybe. I'm not saying no. But you might want to take profits, right? A little bit before it hits $2 in case it bounces, doesn't reach over that. Then again, when it passes all-time highs around $47, take some profits. When I say profits, I don't mean sell your bags. I don't mean get out completely. I mean, take some profits, dude. I mean, think about it. If you invested 1,000 and you're making 20,000, take 5,000 out. Take 5,000, put it in something else. Put it in Bitcoin, put it in gold. Don't care. Go out. Pay a loan. All I'm saying is take some profits. Because it's not going to go higher than that anytime soon. Okay? It's not. All right? And if it does, it doesn't matter. You took money. Let me explain something. If I have an investment of $1,000 and it goes to $5,000 and I take all the money out, and I'm not telling you to do this, so I made $5,000, but it keeps on going up and it goes to $7,000, it does not mean I got wrecked. It means I made $5,000 or $4,000. Does that make sense? But if it goes down, I haven't made shit. If you wait for it to go to 10,000, it doesn't get up there and it goes down, you haven't made nothing. I made 5,000. So take profits. That's all I'm saying. And don't expect it to shoot up like crazy. XRP to the moon. Paul, how to spot quickly the change dominance between Bitcoin and Ethereum? Do you have a clear sign? Yeah, just go Bitcoin, Ethereum. Look at the. There's 2 ways to do this. You either look at Bitcoin, Ethereum on the charts, which you should be able to know how to do, or just go Bitcoin dominance. It's Bitcoin D, I think. Let me just check here. Bitcoin/D, if I'm not mistaken. Not Bitcoin D. What the fuck is wrong with this? I don't know what's wrong with me today. Here you go. So this is Bitcoin dominance right now. All right. See how we were down here, right? We had this pattern. This is Bitcoin dominance, meaning Bitcoin versus the market. Look at this. We broke out. Boom. We broke out from this resistance, broke out this resistance, and we're going up. I wouldn't be surprised if we at least reach up to 59% before we have a pullback, if we have. Okay? So this is Bitcoin dominance. And if you look where Bitcoin dominance was, you see there is a lot of room to grow. All right? So this is why I keep on saying, if you want to become rich, buy altcoins. If you want to become wealthy, accumulate Bitcoin. Is XRP cases going to end by July? No, Shah, we don't know that. Like, people keep on saying June, July, June the 30th, last year, but we don't know. Because you never know, because it can always change, and it can always be a change of date. This is the thing with court cases, right? So anyone claiming a certain date, as proven so far, doesn't know what they're talking about. Okay? Your chat is extremely delayed. Yeah, well, it gives me a chance to read it too. Have you read, and it's not extremely delayed, it's just that a lot of people are commenting and we're talking. Hit the like button, by the way, please, if you don't mind. If you like, no, don't hit the like button. Hit the like button if you are enjoying what you're, even if you don't agree, hit the like button if you at least are enjoying a different perspective on things, okay? And by the way, if you want to ask me at this point, we've been talking for what? We've been talking for a while, right? If you want to ask me about something else, please go ahead. Have a read of the XRP fair market value and you will start thinking, the fair market value of silver is supposed to be the fair market value of the equivalent between silver and gold. Come on, stop with this. Who wrote the fair value? Who gives a shit about what people think the fair value is? You understand that these reports from even really big people come out all the time. Again, my dick is designed to bang 10,000 playmates. It does not mean I'm gonna bang 10,000 playmates or can. It's designed to. The fair value of my penis is to be able to have sex with 10,000 playmates. Unfortunately, life as we know it, the environment, testosterone is down. I don't know if I can get past 5. Okay? Especially with my girlfriend, she'll probably kill me. Actually, money is well, yeah, okay, fine, but you understand what I'm getting at. Bitcoin is Bitcoin, it's not Bitcoins. Okay? Now, if you want to argue, or you want proof of this, or you want me to quote someone, Andreas Antonopoulos made it quite clear. Okay? Also, Bitcoin is spelled with a small b. Okay? The big B refers to the network. The small b refers to Bitcoin. What do you think of Cadena? I don't know much about Cadena. I only launched it. Well, not really launched. I launched the marketing program for it when I was working in Coin Metro, and we talked about it back then. If you are illiterate, you say monies. Oh, yeah. Bitcoin, okay, Tank, yes. Bitcoin, XRP might outperform Bitcoin, and altcoins tend to outperform Bitcoin in a bull market. A lot of them do. But at the end of the day, Bitcoin crushed all of them. Okay, but I'm not telling you that because I want you to just buy Bitcoin. I'm just telling you, and I'll say it again, if you want to get rich by altcoins, and if you want to become wealthy, accumulate Bitcoin. In other words, take profits into Bitcoin, or you can use gold or whatever else you want. Shah says, I didn't even hold XRP, only have 5 coins of XRP. Look, only 5 coins of XRP, are you sure? Because I think the least amount of XRP you can actually have is 10. So once you buy XRP, if I buy 1,000 XRP and I sell 1,000 XRP, 10 will always remain in my wallet. By the way, that's a really good idea. By the way, it's a really well designed idea. So I don't know if you have 5. Maybe you have $5 worth or something like that. But anyway, it doesn't matter. But even $5. So anyway, I know the difference between gold and silver. Silver is one of the best conductors, both heat and electricity. It's used in renewable energy and is more used by mining every day. Yeah. It's also a lot easier to mine, which is why it's everywhere. Bitcoin and Ethereum, alts are risky. Any alts for longer term? I agree, Rohit. I do generally, but I like altcoins too. I like trading. I like accumulating more Bitcoin and Ethereum. But yeah, I agree. If the world is going green, then they will need silver. Dude, let me tell you about this green stuff. It's annoying. So in Greece, we drink coffee. It's called a frappe. It's a cold coffee. I guess you get it outside. And it used to be in a plastic cup and a plastic straw. Now it's a paper straw which melts and becomes like shit in your mouth and destroys the taste of the coffee, while the actual cup remains to be plastic. Really? And let me ask you something else. All this paper and, alternatives to plastic, you do realize they come from trees. Do we have enough trees? A few years ago, I heard them talking about how we don't have enough trees. So while I understand that plastic is bad, and yes, there's bad things about plastic, I think it's a more sinister and different agenda than what they're trying to say. I learned in 2017 when I was new to the space, didn't take profits, so ever, yeah. Yeah, man, always take profits, dude. That's what I've been trying to say. Binance US 138,000 Bitcoin wick. Is CZ showing the next top of bull run? No, Shah. And people will say that because it sounds cool and it'll make you click, and it might happen by luck, but no. Okay. Go get Casper XRP, not financial advice. Okay, since it's not financial advice. 6 years ago, XRP was much higher. If the SEC case ends, I think XRP will pass all-time highs. Well, why didn't XRP pass all-time highs and kept dumping from 70 cents before the XRP for years? It went up with a hype. What happened after? They were dumping, right? And just because it went up just one time a little higher doesn't mean it's going to keep on going higher. I do remember XRP at some point passed Ethereum. It flipped Ethereum, but couldn't hold. 10 MENA investing, my man. Look, guys, if you like XRP, if you want positive information on XRP, 10 MENA investing is in the. Go check out his channel. We have our differences, but he's so cool, man. I like him. Plus, if you see his workout, if you see his body. I'm gonna say it, man. If you he's shirtless, right? Because he's an XRP. But if you see the pump, it's worth it, dude. Love your brutal honesty. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I got you going on the XRP fair value. Yeah, I know how. Paul, I found an address on the ETH scan that put $14,000 into AI Doge, and when I did some research, that address found he had 80. That's a shitload of Matic. And okay, should I follow him? Why? How do you know who he is and why he's doing that, or if it's somebody you don't know whose it is. Follow him if you want to, but you don't know what other wallets he has compared to those. It might be a whale and he's just change money or his degen bag. I don't know if that makes sense. Is meme coin mania over for now? And cat coin. Okay, look, meme coin mania comes and goes, and I do think we're gonna have another meme mania soon. But you have to be very careful with meme coins. Okay, now if you are gonna get into meme coins, okay, there's two things you should do. Number one, if you go to any of my videos, any one of them whatsoever, let me just show you. Look at that face. Okay. If you go to my description, right here, free essential meme coin webinar, limited time. Check this out. It's free. It's completely free. Free essential meme coin webinar, okay? Check that out. And if you want to spend money and actually go for an online course on how to profit from meme coins and not lose your shirt, then it's right here, okay? Check that out. But generally be very careful with meme coins. Don't just degen or gamble. Altcoin monthly candle looks bullish candle if we close at this point. Yeah, but the thing is, everyone, you gotta let it pass and see how it goes, right? I mean, how many times have you looked at this and said this and then something else happens? Right now, the play is in Bitcoin, just because of Bitcoin dominance, okay? As soon as that cools off, that's when to get into altcoins. Even if altcoins go up, when Bitcoin starts cooling off in dominance, that's when altcoins are gonna really shoot up. So you have time to get into altcoins. I wonder why manufacturers sell 50,000 miners per unit, because they want to make money and they sell miners. But go buy Bitcoin. Your 5,000 investment will make you millions in no time. See, you can make fun of me, but how much money do you have? Because I hear a lot of people talk shit and say things like this, but how much money have you made? Just curious. Because look, let me explain to you like this. Bitcoin right now, okay, is at what? 27,000? Okay. All-time high 69,000. By the way, call the bottom 15.6. If Bitcoin goes up 3 or 4x from here, which is probably what it's going to do, not much more straight away, right? That's a 4x. No, you're not going to become a millionaire unless you're already a millionaire or you invest as much as I do. My question is this, though. How many people, like, you know what? It's just, I want to talk about this, but at the same time I don't, because I don't like your attitude. Again, altcoins will make you rich. Bitcoin will make you wealthy. I explained why, and I got into the details. If you just buy altcoins and you lose your shit, don't come crying to me after. Very simple. I am getting kind of tired, guys, to be honest with you right now. This is taking a lot of energy out of me. How long do you think it's going to take for mass adoption of cryptocurrency? If you asked me 10 years ago, I would have said 10 years. We're getting mass adoption, but we're still on the way up, if that makes sense, right? So it's here. It's just going to get more and more, in my opinion. So, guys, I'm getting really tired, man. I'm getting really tired. I can't gather my thoughts. So sorry. I kind of got to go relax. All right. I love you all. Thank you very much. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.